Hey, how y'all doing? I just wanted to give you a quick talk on, well, basically go over the test one review. We have a test that's due, whatever is it, February 9th at 10 o'clock, and it covers everything we've covered so far, like the first 5 weeks. So I just want to go over that with you to set the state, that, just so you know, and we're not in a live class, so, and maybe some of you have taken my class. I mean, I know some of you have taken my class before, but I don't do tricky stuff on tests. I'm not going to trick you, confuse you, or come up with things that you said, well, I wasn't even supposed to, I didn't know I was supposed to know that. Everything that is on the test is on these video lectures. They're on the slides, the readings. It's very clear, and you have that really clear for you. There are no trick questions, nothing, and basically I do true, false, multiple choice, and some short answer questions. And really the idea there is to you kind of use some of your own thinking. I know you guys can look at the slides and copy and paste everything. I mean, that's, I mean, I hope there's some learning involved with that, but basically I want to make sure you take another look at these things, lock them in a bit, and then on the short answers, see some kind of creativity or something from you that is good. That's more selfish than anything else. This semester I have like 185 students, so when it's interesting to read, it helps me a lot. As far as something to spend my time grading. So please do give that a shot. Anyway, let's go over it. You call up the slide and the test for review. We'll go through them quickly because you've seen them before. But these are the ones that I've based the test around. So you'll be able to see that. Have a look at that. So let's go over that really quick. In slide 2, you'll see about starting a business outside of the U.S. International entrepreneurship. What's that all about? And you just see what those are the things. Those are the reasons people do that. The next slide is on strategic plans versus business plans. Remember, this is I wrote that little book. This is something important to me. I think that people spend way too much time developing business plans before they do a strategic plan, and that's why it always falls apart, goes sideways, and they lose sight of where they really are. Strategic plans come first. You can always easily build a business plan after a strategic plan, and you'll see those differences there in the two forms. Again, you can always go from a strategic plan to a business plan. You can't go the other way. And once you have the strategic plan, which is your long-term vision, conceptual goals, your big ideas, your where you really want to be over time, and your concept, it's pretty easy to come with more tactical, applicable sort of action and task-based things that go into a business plan. What is strategy? You see the definite strategy there. Then you see the guiding principles of strategy. You're not going to be asked to memorize all these, but to understand them and comment them, you may be. And another thing, this is a good information. You'll read 1,000 strategy books and you won't get this. So this is really a bunch of years put together on this is what strategy is all about. So you should just make sure you print this out and keep it with you. Don't lose this even after you're long gone from this school. This will be really important to you if you are at all involved in strategy and business development going forward. The next slide is on what makes a country attractive for entrepreneurs or investors. And remember, these are easy. You can see those there. But if you were asked a question like, give me one of these and expand upon it. Say market. How important is the demand for this kind? If that's the question, write a little bit. Don't just give me growth, size, quality of customers. I can see that myself. I wrote it. So what does it mean to you? How would you apply it? What is that trying to say? What's the application? The implication of those kind of things. Again, just repeating back what I have there. I wrote it. I've already seen it. I don't need to read that again. So try to add a little more than that. What makes a country attractive? The next slide, these different things are there. Goals, there's a quick slide on goals. More on this slide is more involved with why are they important and how they make a difference, and about the concept of written goals, something you can really refer to and keep in front of you. The ideas we just covered in this week, what they're all about. Ideal client profile, a short thing we saw on that the two key things there are they have a need and appreciation for your products and services, and they represent a profitable long-term relationship for you and your company. Why is that important? You should be able to say that. Then we look at the entry forms and what they mean. And then a quick thing, corporate tax rates. I'm not going to probably ask you a question now, but you should know that. And then you see these two articles that are there on you were supposed to read those, and you will there are questions from in there, but they're not unusual because that was your reading. So anyway, that's it. So basically, there are 30 points available. I think there are 20 questions. Some have a few extra points. So it's a 30-point thing. I've given you 90 minutes. It won't take you anything like that. And I think it's, again, give me a little bit more than just repeating that, because again, we have it right there. You can see it. And I think that reinforcing what we've learned so far can be beneficial. So give it a shot. Have some fun with the short. The essays are short and aren't that many, but give it some explanation. There are a couple of good little quick things in there that you can talk about that I think you should be interested. That's the main thing. And when these assignments that you have, in this class, like on the discussions or it might be a case, a quiz, or this test, have a little fun with these. This is important to you. This is what you're studying. So look at it, use your brain, sit back, don't try to rush through this, get it done right, and use it as an opportunity to really expand what you can do in terms of international entrepreneurship. All right? Okay, hope that helps. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.